the next indicator is fast and slow bias. Level 2 profit biases, we use it for pre-reversal setups. The strengths of the indicators: anticipate reversal, I know I'm beating that in the ground. Trade management, pullbacks, divergence, profit targets, confirmation of trade direction, re-entries, and exits. Weaknesses: exaggeration on short price moves, false signal on strong upward and downward moves. So where the vertical line is at, got it right this time. So what we're looking for is, so one of these is set to a 5-minute and one's set to a 15. We're on a 1-hour time frame. It was the best option I could come up with. That way the lines weren't so squiggly all over the place, because if you just drag and drop them, these lines are messy, and this is the best setting I could find to make it so they do what they're supposed to do and look as aesthetically pleasing as possible. And so what we're looking for is that the one set for 5 minutes is going to come up closer. It's going to come to this first line, level 1, and then you got level 2. And so what we're looking for is, when the pattern is, when price comes up to this level, usually price reverses. And so, similar to the exhaustion, it's early, and that's okay. There would be a close on this candle, that price was down here. A few candles later, we get a green one and price moves up. And as you see, this movement here, this goes into the how it exaggerates a little bit. So this price move is not very big, but it looks, I wouldn't say big on this indicator, but it just kind of exaggerates a little bit, and that's fine. And so I use this. It's probably one of my favorite indicators out of all of them, just because I use it as profit targets. And so the pattern is, price comes down here, we know it's probably going to reverse, we just don't know when. There's the close of the candle right up here. I would never get on that, it's a huge candle. But as we see, price moves up about right around here. We would have missed out on a little bit. The next indicator will help us stay in the trade longer, but I would rather take my, how many points? 16, not even worth it. On this pair, no, not even worth it. But, and as you see, the pattern repeats. Sometimes, there's no perfect example, what will happen is, if it's a strong down move, these lines will stay down here for long periods of time, and then in my mind, I kind of want a clean trend. Like, I want this whole thing to be perfect, but it's not black and white. And so as you can see, we get a green candle, we get a green candle again, but nothing comes out. I kind of want the line to come out of that. Kind of just gives me an added confirmation. And so there it is right there. We would stack other indicators with it, and then as you can see right about here on this candle, possibly an exit. So from here to there, it's about 40 points. It's not bad, but we left what, 20 extra points. That's fine. Trading's not perfect. I'll take something over nothing, but that's kind of it. Sometimes there's pullbacks in the trade. There's some divergence going on here. because here we get a pullback, and then there's a reason why there's two lines. One's going to be more reactive, and then there's another one that's not going to be so reactive. And so how I see it is that sometimes, like for this example, price is moving up, but on this other line it doesn't even show. So there's a little bit of divergence. If I'm making sense, I hope I'm making sense. So this is moving down. This is moving down, kind of like a little hiccup, so to speak, in price, and it didn't really come back up. It moved down, so you get, divergence in that sense. And then sometimes you can get on a re-entry. For example, here. So price moved down. If you're good at reading price action, those have been re-entries to continue it up, and then follow the same pattern. Price moves down. Eventually it's going to come back down here. I hope I made sense on that. That was a little long-winded. That's it for this indicator.